Hey polish fans, welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. This video is part 2 of my favorites from Polish Pickup. And in case you aren't familiar with Polish Pickup, it is a group of indie makers that get together every month and based on a theme that is voted on by the public. Each maker chooses an inspiration and comes up with a beautiful polish. Let's dive right in. The first polish is from Wildflower Lacquer. This one is called Don't Play Coy. This one is from the January 2020 polish pickup, and it is from the theme Written in the Stars. So the theme was very varied based on the maker's inspiration. And this one is a beautiful teal blue jelly base, and it is loaded with these iridescent flakies. You're going to see those shifting from pinks to golds to orange, green, blue. It's a really fun polish. This polish was actually so popular that month that she came out with a sister polish in one of the Facebook group customs for yellow polish. I'm actually wearing that on this nail over the Emily DeMolly Out Cold, and then over that I actually have I think a Beez Kneez lacquer to create that iridescent blue flash on top. So this one, like I said, just is loaded up with those flakies. Very fun polish. It's going to create a nice pond effect on the nail when you're layering that jelly base over those flakies. And as you can see there on the edge, they flashed that really pretty green there. And I want to say there's also some holographic shimmer in there. So you can see it popping up down here. Really pretty. Ooh, big flaky there. Oh my goodness. So again, this one is Don't Play Coy by Wildflower Lacquer. The next polish is by Fair Maiden Polish. This one is called Force of Nature. This one came out in the April 2019 polish pickup month, and the theme was works of art. And this is a really pretty grapey base, really loaded with those shifting flakies that go from blue to green. And it's also got some holographic shimmer in there. And just look at those flakies. Definitely can see the little glimmer there of the holographic as well. Really gorgeous polish here. Just beautiful. I have a tendency of leaning towards these kind of polishes that are just loaded with components. Really big flaky right there. These blue to green ones are one of my favorites for sure, although I really do like the rainbow iridescent flakies as well. But there's something about these blue and green ones, especially in a beautiful contrasting base like the purples, that I find myself purchasing this kind of polish quite frequently. So this one is Forces of Nature, or Force of Nature by Fair Maiden. And again, excuse the label there. Had a little incident with the salt lamp. Next up we have a pretty beautiful unlimited polish. This one is called Fluff and Stuff. This one was from the August 2019 theme, was At the Carnival. And this one is a really brilliant, almost neon cobalt base, loaded with some iridescent flakies, some shifting shimmer, and a little bit of holographic pigment as well. And as I mentioned, I think in my other video, you will probably see a theme. I love this kind of polish where you've got so many components, just making a really complex polish makes for a very fun manicure to wear. Because as you can see on the nail, you're going to see that holographic dancing and sparkling. The shift is going to constantly change depending on the lighting. And it just makes for a very, very fun manicure. You can see the shifting shimmer here go to red. Beautiful polish. And again, this one is Fluff and Stuff by Pretty Beautiful Unlimited. She is also very well known for her kitchen sink polishes, which is a reason why I have a lot of her polishes. So next up, we have one by Stella Chroma. And this one is called Fountain of Fair Fortune from November of 2019. And this one was from the theme of fairy tales. And this one is another one in a very soft blue base, loaded with flakies, shifting shimmer, and possibly holographic, but I'm not sure with this one. But definitely loaded up with those flakies in a nice array of pastel shades. And this one is intentionally a sheerer polish. As you can see on the nail, what you're mostly going to get is that shimmer and those flakies layering up nicely. And if I remember correctly, I believe this was supposed to look like sunlight or the sunset reflecting off of water. And I think that it definitely comes across looking that way. So beautiful, soft, delicate polish here by Stella Chroma. And again, that one is Fountain of Fair Fortune. Next up, we have a Polished for Days. And this one is taking it back with gray opal all the way back to January of 2018, my first month of shopping at Polish Pickup. The theme was crystals and gemstones. And this one is this nice, soft, medium-toned gray, loaded with iridescent flakies, little bits of, I think, holographic shreds, and a little bit of hollow sparkle in there, if I'm not mistaken. You can see those little like silver flakes as well. I love gray polishes, so this one really caught my eye that month. Had to get it. It's a nice, almost neutral gray. Might lean a little bit warm. Oh my goodness, look at those flakies. Woo. Gorgeous, gorgeous polish. This one was another one that was very popular that month. And I believe she sold out, so I was really glad that I was able to get a hold of the bottle. Just look at those flakies, oh my goodness. So again, this one was a Polished for Days gray opal. Whew. Just can't get over those flakies, wow. So up next we have one by Beez Kneez Lacquer. And this one is called Il Met by Moonlight. And look at the edge of that bottle right there. That is all of that shifting shimmer in this color. It is a rich, sort of a royal purple base, loaded with shifting iridescent shimmer and iridescent flakies. Right now what's mainly showing up on camera is that gold to green, with the flakies showing up as the red and orange. But that, as you can see towards the edge, will definitely shift it depending on the lighting. There we go. Now you can see a little bit more of the color. Whew. So pretty. And I believe this one was inspired by Skyrim. I could be wrong on that. And the theme for that was Enchanted Forests from December 2018. And I think on one of the blogs, the blogger said that it was based on a forest in the game Skyrim. Oh, you can see the green flashing down there. And again, that is Ill Met by Moonlight by Beez Lacquer. Next we have a Lollipop Posse lacquer, and this one is Images of Broken Light, another label that was damaged by my incident with the salt lamp. This one is from April of 2019, and the theme for this one was works of art. This is another soft purple. It does have a tendency of flashing a little bit more bright though. And again, loaded with flakies. I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself kind of a lot here. This one is just a stunner of a polish. It has that contrasting green to blue flaky in there with some shifting shimmer as well. And a little bit of holographic sparkle. Can definitely tell I have a type of polish for sure. Very vibrant purple compared to some of the softer ones that I have. And on the nail it's going to show up as that light purple with the glowing shimmer that's going to shift from that blue to the green. Again, that one is Lollipop Posse Lacquer, Images of Broken Light. Another really big flaky there. And I love their little lollipop logo here. So cute. Up next is one of my first indie brands that introduced me to the indie polish world, and that's Femme Fatale. This is an Australian indie brand. This one is called Initiates of the Flame, and this is from September of 2019. The theme for that month was Magic and Alchemy, and this is a magnetic. Give a little shake here so I can show you the magnetic in the bottle. There we go. You can see that blue popping up. Beautiful, beautiful, complex polish for sure. Actually, I think on my nail swatch you can see the blue a little bit better there. So this is a blackened red color. You've got the iridescent flakies in there, some holographic glitters, and that magnetic pull which pulls the blue flash. Very complex color and very unique as well. And I believe it also looks like it might have multi-chrome flakies as well. So those are the ones that are more opaque. You have opaque flakies that are the multi-chromes, and then you have the iridescent ones which are translucent. Beautiful, beautiful complex color there. And again, this one is Initiates of the Flame by Femme Fatale. And up next is Lily Pad Lacquer. This one is called Is Anyone Out There? And this one was from April of 2018. The theme for that month was space. And this is a really neat flaky loaded polish that shifts from this burgundy-ish fuchsia to gold and green, and then it's also loaded with the flakies and shifting shimmer. Very complex polish, and the base seems to be mostly clear, as you can see there. So all of that shifting color that you're seeing is coming from the flakies. I don't know if I can get that to focus. Coming from the shifting shimmer and those shifting flakies. And when you get that layered on the nail, you're going to have that really complex look with those flakies and shimmer. Really pretty. And again, that one was Is Anyone Out There by Lollipop Lacquer. And lastly in this little grouping is from Polished for Days. This one is Kiki, Do You Love Me? And this is from the May 2019 polish pickup. The theme was the 1980s. And this is for sure one of my favorites of my favorites. This is this really beautiful bright blue, and it is loaded with this shifting shimmer that pops up with this purple. I'm not sure if that's going to come across on camera or not. But as you can see on the nail ring, it has that bright blue glow. But that bright blue glow also shifts to this purple on the edges, and it makes for such a gorgeous combination. This one was a last minute addition that I added to my cart based on the swatches that I was seeing from Fat Cat Polished. And I am very, very glad that I did. Was absolutely in love with the mani that I did with this. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. And very unique to my collection in this exact composition. And again, that one is Polished for Days. Kiki, Do You Love Me? So that's it for part 2 of my favorites from Polished Pickup. Stay tuned for parts 3 and 4. You can comment down below, let me know what your favorites are from Polished Pickup so far, and if you're excited for this upcoming month, and we'll see you in that next video.